Okay, here we are backstage at the Thorne Auditorium, minutes away from the Chicago International Children's Film Festival, and I'm honored to be with the excellent actress, celebrity guest for tonight's gala, Jane Seymour. Jane, nice to see you today. You're very involved with children's books, films. How did that all get started?
Probably having children. No. Gosh, the children's books came about because when I had the twins, which are the last two children I have 6 children, ranging in age from 7 years old to 26. When they were born, they were sort of comically referred to as this one and that one. You know, this one was bigger than that one, and this one had more hair than that one, and that was, you know, we thought this was kind of a neat idea, and we came up with these books about these twin kittens who lived in California and whose parents were Lady Jane Cat and Big Jim Cat, who was the dad. And so it's sort of parody on our family, and it deals with the issues that we dealt with our children. So we've had 5 books, Yum, Splat, Boing, Fried Pies, and then there were 3. And we introduced a new kitten called the other one, who's the little baby girl. And I'm not pregnant, so. But, so we did that, and now we've developed a line of children's clothes that are being sold exclusively in the Saks Incorporated stores like Carson Perry Scott. And then children's movies, we've done a number of children's movies. We did the new Swiss Family Robinson, and I have one here in the festival called Touching Wild Horses that I'm very excited about, because initially when we made it, I didn't think of it as a children's movie, but it's been shown in children's film festivals and people have loved it, and it really is a film for all ages. I think it's as much for adults as it is for children.
Didn't you do a Sinbad movie too?
Oh yes, I did a Sinbad movie.
That's when I started watching.
Actually, that is a classic movie, the Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger, you know, because, do you know what's really interesting? Whenever I go to these amazing effects movies with the unbelievable effects that we have today, the guys who work on those effects come rushing up to me and they say, Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger, that's why I'm, you know, making these amazing, you know, movies, the amazing movies they're making today, because Ray Harryhausen was this genius that invented this thing called dye animation. And he never wanted to let anyone know how he did it. And I don't think he's ever let anyone know.
If you can fly.
No, of course, you know, little did he know they'd come up with computers which would make dye animation kind of redundant, but they were pretty amazing. Those
it was amazing at the time, absolutely.
Hey, that's good. Tastes like choice wine.
And as far as, well, do you like TV? But you were on the excellent show, Dr. Quinn. Did you ever, do you like TV versus film, or?
I think it's all, you know, I think a lot of great movies now are seen by people on television. You know, a lot of people actually see their movies on television, either on cable or, you know, when it finally gets to play. What I love about film is you don't have to have commercials. I mean, there's a great advantage there. It's very, very frustrating to have to make a film that, you know, every 10 minutes they're going to try and sell soap or cookies or something. But the other side of it is that when I did Dr. Quinn, millions and millions of people saw it at the same time. And so it had a very profound effect on people, and a lot of kids grew up with Dr. Quinn. A lot of families were very grateful to have a show like that that would really initiate conversation on a lot of different topics. And so I choose not to say I prefer film over television, because I think both of them have their place.
Is it you? Is it?
Yes. Are you all right?
Yes, yes, I'm quite all right.
I'm sorry if I startled you.
No, you didn't start.
I think I did.
But one movie I have to bring up that's just a classic is Somewhere in Time, which was just a beautiful film. How did you get involved in that film?
I read Somewhere in Time, and I fell madly in love with the script, and I just hoped and prayed that I'd get to play Elise. And I met Christopher Reeve, who was actually helping to select who would play Elise. And apparently he picked me. I was his first choice. And so I was very excited.
You'd better go.
Have you been waiting all this time for our return?
This is hardly the time for discussion.
Have you?
Oh, yes, you are, Captain.
Our relationship is strictly business.
Fräulein.
And another actor you worked with, Christopher Plummer, in that film. How was he working with him?
Oh, Chris Plummer's terrific. He's a wonderful actor. Yes, he was great.
Warn Marie that I shall discuss it with her later.
It's a lovely movie, and of course, it was wonderful because I got to make it right here in Michigan, Mackinac Island.
Yeah, they shots right out here on Michigan Avenue in Mackinac Island. In fact, isn't there like a reunion they do up there?
Well, I went back to the Grand Hotel where we shot, and if you go there, it's like a mecca for Summer in Time. And I think it's right now, this weekend, they have the Summer in Time reunion, where for about 4 days they have this special weekend, and so many people come. And they dress up in all the costumes, and you know, they talk to one another, and occasionally people like me show up and talk to them too.
Did you expect that film to have such an impact with the audience? I mean, when I saw it, I was just in awe when I seen the film.
You know, when the film came out, I loved the film, and it had impacted me when I read it. And I'd persuaded John Barry to do the score for nothing. And it ended up, I know, it was an excellent score. And Chris and I both loved the movie, but it got panned by the critics. The release happened, and we weren't allowed to do any promotion for it because it was an actors' strike. So it had everything against it. You know, nobody even really knew it had come out. And then really what happened is people saw it on video, and people saw it on airplanes, and people saw it on television, and it became almost like a cult movie. You know, people I meet have usually watched it at least 15 times and worn out several copies.
Those who haven't seen it, what do they expect to get out of it?
Somewhere in Time, it is considered to be one of the greatest love stories ever made on film. And even though I was in it, I have to say it's right up there. It's very special. It's about love everlasting, about love transcending time and place.
The man of my dreams has almost faded now.
And what man is that, miss?
The one I have created in my mind. The sort of man each woman dreams of in the deepest and most secret reaches of her heart. I can almost see him now before me. What would I say to him if he were really here? Forgive me. I've never known this feeling. I've lived without it all my life. Is it any wonder then I failed to recognize you? You brought it to me for the first time. Is there any way that I can tell you how my life has changed? Any way at all to let you know what sweetness you have given me? There is so much to say. I cannot find the words, except for these. I love you.